Hello, this is Freddy from TPI Pokemon.
And this is Summer.
And today we're bringing you a very exciting series of games. We've got Summer, what are you playing on the left hand side?
Zoroark, Lycanroc.
And on the right hand side, I'm actually playing a deck that did really well at North American Internationals. It is Yveltal Break. So the objective of the Yveltal Break is actually two different strategies that you can use. One is actually charging up the Yveltal after spreading some initial damage and doing incredible amounts of damage with the break attack, which does, I think it was around about 120 damage or 130 damage, and 30 damage to each of the bench Pokemon that are actually damaged. And the second one is if you're actually up against a GX Pokemon, you can wall with attacking Hoopa. So over here, I'm just doing a quick early Ultra Ball, trying to gauge what's actually in the field at the moment. Maybe my correct strategy. I did start off with an Arangaroo. Going to try and Guzma that out as quickly as possible. Got the Mewtwo up as well, because I really wanted to hit the Elixir and get the energy on to the Latias, Coco, and then pass my turn. Ready to retreat fairly soon. I think I might actually already have a Guzma in hand. Summer has a Puzzle, Zoroark, Timeable, and a Guzma in her hand. So, what are you manoing for?
Bridget or something like that.
So, the Yveltal Break does, for Triple Darkness, Baleful Night, 120. 130 if you play the Reverse Valley in the field. This attack does 30 damage to each of the opponent's bench Pokemon that have any damage counters on them already. So, the damage can start to really build up. So, Summer, you're looking at this board of mine. I haven't even put an Yveltal, and I've got some Darkness energy down. What are your thoughts?
A Darkrai GX deck.
It's very difficult to predict this. There are quite a few Zoroark decks out there that may play Darkness energy as well. You know, it could actually be a Zoroark break deck as well with Foul Play. I'm not revealing it at all. I'm trying to hang on to it as much as possible. Of course, Summer does know what I'm playing, but she doesn't quite know how harmful the Yveltal Break could be. And Summer's board at this moment in time is very much behind. She's only literally had one turn. And I think it's quite remarkable that I've been able to set up with 3 energies, and there I put the Yveltal down. And the reason why I want to put the Yveltal down is I want to nail the Darkness energies. Already have 4 energies on board, which is pretty amazing. Putting lots and lots of early pressure onto Summer. So Summer gets the Bridget.
For Zoroark and Zoroark.
Summer's anticipating that her Rockruff will get another hit. I'm not too fussed at this moment in time because I can actually retreat, and I can start to get some energies on the field using Oblivion Wing. I put another energy down. I think I put the Float Stone on the Mewtwo because I just had lots and lots of advantage. Here we go, another Float Stone. And I know that Summer's keeping out that Rockruff. She hasn't got any energy on the field. She could retreat. If she had to retreat, she would have to retreat by attaching an energy. I'm going to spread that damage all across. We do pick up on the fact that the active does also get a 20 hit. And it's quite remarkable that Coco actually survives more than one turn
Yeah.
against a fighting deck. That wasn't the first time that you had to check what Yveltal break did, right?
No.
I think I had to check it as well. That's I wasn't sure whether it was 120 or 130, but Summer sees a threat straight away, and she's going to try and take down the Yveltal break immediately. That Yveltal break gets another 2 energy on it. It is doing 120 to the active, 150, taking the Zoroark to 170, and 30 damage on right across the board, taking out the Rockruff. So that's 30, 60, 90, 120, 220, 250 total damage with just 1 attack. It is really, really hard. And it's a break as well, which is very, very hard to take down. Do you know what I really would have liked at this moment in time? It would have been Altar of the Moon. Just for that extra free retreat. So I'm just gonna retreat because I'm gonna keep that Yveltal protected. And I'm just going to let Latias get knocked out so that I can just maybe promote with Oblivion Wing. I've got 3 tools in play as well, so if someone was to Field Blower, it would give her an immediate dilemma. Some, however, is successfully... Was that double heads?
Yeah.
It's successfully used in Time of All. That Yveltal cannot escape, can it?
No.
But even so, a lot of resources having to be used on a break. Okay, so I get a little bit of reprieve here. The Lele goes, but didn't really want to get rid of the Mewtwo, but I have to. I think I've got enough of a threat from the Latias anyway if the Buzzwole comes out. Okay, so for new players, I've seen new players just play a Max Elixir, find an energy immediately from their top 2 cards or so, and then shuffle immediately, but that extra little bit of information can always help. So look through all 6 cards, even though it takes a few more seconds, you just do tend to remember a little more about what resources are in your deck. It's quite important to know that, especially maybe later on in the game. And if you're very good with notes, you can also note them, but you've got to make sure that you do it in a really timely fashion. 15 seconds for each action. That damage is really building up, isn't it, Summer?
Yeah.
And Summer's in a dilemma now because she's putting energy on to Lycanroc, and she knows that maybe she can do Claw Slash to take out the Coco. Was that the plan?
Yeah.
Yveltal Break does have 150, but it also has a fighting resistance, so the only thing that can take out a clean Yveltal Break is Dangerous Rogue. Were you thinking of doing that right now, Summer?
Even if I did Dangerous Rogue, it wouldn't knock it out. Yveltal Break.
Because you've only got 3 on the bench, so 150. So you'd have to have 170 with a strong energy, 190 with another, so 150, you'd have to 170, 1 strong energy would be able to do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you're looking for at the moment?
Yeah.
the Buzzwole goes down. That's quite a shame because I'm now at 4 prizes, and that Buzzwole would have been able to hit me for 120, knocking out my Latias. So I think Latias has 110, or is it 120?
I think 110.
110. Yeah, the Latias goes down with Claw Slash. 110, so it was enough, correct? Summer, I think you're at 4 prizes now, aren't you?
I think it's like 4 or 3.
Oh. What do you think of the Hoopa? Now the issue is that if Summer has got access to Guzma, she can get past Hoopa. I mean, it was only at this stage of the game that I actually had access to the Hoopa. So I'm hoping at this stage Summer can't hit the Coco on the bench, the Oranguru, which I need, hit me with an N, and then Dangerous Rogue GX, the Yveltal with a strong energy. But she's lost her Lycanroc now, so... And that damage is just going up and up and up and up and up. She's got 50 on the active, no energy attached to there. She's hoping for it. Enhanced Hammer. She just had to discard that, but she's found the 2 puzzles. She's under pressure to get Lycanroc up again, but you've got 100 on the bench. That's within range. 50 on the active. And all I need is a Guzma. Is that how you're feeling?
Yeah.
Your deck's just coming to a halt, isn't it?
Yeah.
No Rockruff?
No.
Priced?
Yeah.
So the Mewtwo has to build up the bench. And I think we realise that there's just nothing that someone can do at this stage. So wisely, she scoops. Game 2. So as you're shuffling away, what's going through your mind in terms of what you need to be able to do as a Zoroark player against this deck?
Try and get the Zoroarks out, but try not to get them out all at once with a Bridget.
Very good advice. Maybe 2 out at a time?
Yeah, only put, like, if you really have to and you've got nothing else to do and you've got a really bad Pokemon active like a Lele and nothing else, then you can bridge it. But it's only if you don't need to bridge it and you've just got it all in your hand. You just put them down one by one. Don't put them all down at once because of Coco, and then it really disrupts their damage.
I think the fact that you mentioned Lele means that Lele is actually one of the better attackers in your deck in this situation.
Yeah.
It does 80 to Coco, it will do 80 to Latias as well. It will do 60 to an Yveltal because it doesn't apply weakness resistance, even though it's not weak to or resistant to Psychic. The main thing that Lele hurts is hurt by is Hoopa. I also think Claw Slash has a big role to play here too. And I think a really good use of Buzzwole is key. See, over here you've still got 5 Pokemon out, so that's 100 damage that I could do. But I think here you're actually going for it because you can actually see that you've got a chance to get into this game very, very rapidly, correct?
Yeah.
The problem is that I don't have any energy to accelerate onto my bench because it's my first turn. I can see a remnant of a split sleeve in on the floor there. And here I'm just going for a Hoopa strategy now. I see the only threat being Buzzwole. And Summer does know at this stage that I play Enhanced Hammer, so she does play a couple of basic energy in this deck. She's got 3 double colourless in her hand. This is really where you need the Lele, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because what you could have done is you could have stacked that Lele twice with double colourless.
Yeah.
And you're easily doing 100. And as soon as the Lele is knocked out, start attacking with the Buzzwole.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the Buzzwole with 2 fighting energy could be your focus. Attaching 2 fighting energy onto the Buzzwole and just attacking with the Buzzwole. Maybe even forgetting about attacking with Lycanroc totally. If I'm hiding behind Yveltal.
Why 2 energy?
You need to put 2 fighting energy because then you can actually use the second attack.
That's for 3 energy.
Oh yeah, you can just use double colourless as the 3rd energy. That's actually fine. So I was not being specific enough. So making sure that your fighting energy goes onto the Buzzwoles is key. Obviously you know that I'm playing Enhanced Hammer, but again, if you just have your Zoroarks evolve to Zoroarks as quickly as possible, you can tear through your deck, use and trade, and just get rid of lots and lots of superfluous cards that you just really don't need in this matchup at all. You know, you're gonna lose 2 prizes with the Lele, right? You know you're gonna lose 2 prizes perhaps with the Zoroark, and maybe 2 prizes even with the Lycanroc at the end. So using the Buzzwole and using Puzzle of Time to recycle that Buzzwole is potentially key in this matchup. See, so what I did was I actually knocked out the Zoroark, and I know that my biggest threat from your side is that Buzzwole. So I'm just now going for it. So I think what you did was really, really good here because you didn't actually put any energy on that Buzzwole. I think only put the energy on the Buzzwole when you actually have a Guzma. If the Buzzwole gets knocked out at this stage, I'm down to 4 prizes. Don't worry about it because you can have a double puzzle and you can get strong energy and put it straight onto the Buzzwole and knock out whatever I've got. So I'm concerned over here because if I see that you make that play and you retreat with the Lele, you could just... And at this stage I'm really fearing that you're getting the double puzzle, right? I know you can target down the Hoopa and then suddenly I am 4 energy drops behind.
Yeah.
What's even worse is that you've got that lone Rockruff on the bench. And I can't ignore that because that's just going to go into a Lycanroc. But if I waste the Guzma on it, that's just 1 prize. And again, it just brings me back to 4 prizes. So I have to take out that Buzzwole. Now, did you get the 2 puzzles? So here, you've got to go for the Hoopa.
Yeah.
But you didn't go for the Hoopa.
No.
So maybe that second card would have been Puzzle Time, Strong, retreat back the Lele, take out the Hoopa using the Lycanroc. Maybe you actually you stacked the Lycanroc at the same time. So you couldn't go for both cards, but keep the Lycanroc in your hand and then just pass because I can't do anything. Trade and then do the Lycanroc. If I start attacking with Hoopa, you don't need to evolve the Lycanroc. You've already got the Buzzwole in the discard pile, and then you just put the Strong Energy, which you had in your hand as well. So
yeah.
Do you think that might have been a better play?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Why would it not be then?
Well, more it would be.
See, if you've got a single energy on that Buzzwole, that Mewtwo's coming out, it's doing 40 times 2, 80. And then you can actually take out the Mewtwo as well. So you,
yeah.
Well, actually, no, you wouldn't be able to take out the Mewtwo because you'd be down, I'd be down to... No, yeah, you would take an extra prize. I would still be at full prizes.
Yeah.
So you could then take the Hoopa, you could then take the Mewtwo, and then you're stuck with a Hoopa that hasn't got any energy, or it might have 3 energy on it. And then what you could do is you could do exactly the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. What's happening?
Okay, so you do have a chance of getting an enhanced hammer as well to rip the Mewtwo. The problem is that you've got a Sycamore and you've got a Puzzle of Time as well, so a bit difficult because you really did need that Puzzle of Time at that moment. And what you could try and remember is that if you have a Puzzle of Time, inevitably, if you're playing Sycamore, you are going to have to maybe discard and make a decision on that. But, you know what? Perhaps at this stage, if I've got 3 in my hand, we could replace that Sycamore with something else that could be better all round. Maybe a copycat.
Yeah.
Okay, here I'm in danger of running away with the game.
Yeah.
60. Yeah, it's a predicament at the moment because you really need like another Guzma, don't you? I'm a bit hesitant here because if I go down this line, this road, I know that you're resistant, but I see the Mewtwo. And I'm starting to think I can start to take some late game damage by hitting the Mewtwo with some damage counters. My next target perhaps is the Lycanroc, and then I can start to hit out. But I want your Zoroark to be stranded at this stage. 140 on that Lele. I know that Lele can actually go down. Now, what's really interesting is that I'm trying to get to a stage where I can now take all 4 prizes, but I think I'm just 1 card away from the combination.
What's the card?
I think it was a Guzma, but the problem was that your Zoroark is resistant, and yeah. I'd already been through all 4 Guzma, so that's why I was frustrated there. If I Guzma'd, I think I might have been able to do it. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17.
4, 8.
4, 17. Yeah. I realised that I would be 10 out on the Zoroark if I left it on the bench. I can't knock out the Tapu Lele at the same time. So I think what I really you need to do at this stage is take the chances, knock out the Latias.
Yeah.
Sorry, knock out the Lele with the Latias, and then just prepare to do some bench press damage, or even just attack you with attacking Hoopa. So 10 short, that's 200 damage on there. I think we get to a stage where you cannot, you can't escape. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Say bye, Simon.
Bye.
Please leave us a like and subscribe. Bye.